Here we are again. God fucking damn it.
This is Argoti.
This is Jack.
This is Survient.
Welcome to episode 2 of Deadpool Ultimate
What
Alliance.
the fuck am I watching?
Same thing as what we were just discussing.
Hello, my name is Black
Feels like it
Widow.
was a week ago.
I am second in
Something
command
like
to
that.
Colonel
Something
Fury.
like that.
Dum Dum Dugan recently
Dum
sent a
Dum
suspicious
Dugan,
radio
God damn it.
message. He requested Colonel Fury visit the Omega base immediately for an update on the super soldier
By the way,
serum.
yes, that is Mega
Dugan
Man.
said Dr.
Let Mega
Banner
Man
would give
Legends
the
in the
report.
background.
The odd thing being Dr. Banner is not
Sigh.
on the super soldier project. Since we don't know the situation, you are to sneak aboard the base and locate Dugan. From there, we'll determine the best course of action. When you are ready to go, talk to Wyatt Wingfoot. He will take you in a Quinjet.
The hell's a Quinjet?
No clue.
You are quite welcome.
Before talking to Wyatt, though, let's explore around. In each hub world, when you get there for the first time, there's a slew of pickups you can pick up. Like, you know, the tokens I picked up last time, they give +1 to a certain stat.
Right?
Sigh.
There's a few scattered out between between the areas.
Alright, that's good. Hey, there's a concept art available.
Uh-huh.
Deadpool doesn't care about concept art.
Deadpool does not care about concept art.
He just cares about being better able to hit people.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, the name's Wyatt Wingfoot. In case you didn't know, I'm your pilot while you're here at Stark Tower. We'll be taking the Quinjet when you're ready to leave on a mission. Sure. What do you need?
The laptop last time we found.
Discreetly.
Okay.
As
We found a
in,
laptop
don't
last
let
time?
Fury know? Yeah, I can do that. Give me a little bit. I think I know just the person to ask.
We're close to the landing zone, so I'll be brief. Dum Dum Dugan recently sent a suspicious radio message requesting I meet him at the Omega base for a report on the latest super soldier serum.
What's so suspicious about that?
Dr. Banner was to give the report. The only thing is, Banner has been working on the Gamma Bomb project, not the super soldier serum. Dugan would never make a mistake like that. Something's up.
What is the Omega base?
It's a mobile lab that's over 5 stories tall. We use it for field testing experiments.
Oh, S.H.I.E.L.D's the greatest. Flying aircraft carriers, office buildings on wheels. Please tell me you've got a tunnel that runs from New York to Tokyo.
Spider-Man, this is serious.
Who are these dicks?
Yeah.
What are they
Is
doing
there
on
anything
Deadpool's
on board the
plane?
Omega that would be considered
No clue.
dangerous?
If the contents of that vehicle were to fall into the wrong hands, it would be disastrous for all mankind.
Well, Deadpool's
Exactly what are you?
Deadpool's taking care of business. Someone has to provide exposition.
That's
I guess.
classified.
So it's all right for us to save the vehicle. We just can't know
So what
what's
you're saying
going
is
on.
while you're
Correct.
out beating
Now,
people's
if I may
faces
continue,
in, these
The
jokers
team's
are
mission will be
talking
to sneak on board
nonsense
the
the whole
Omega
time.
and
If
locate
they're having
Dugan.
cocktail parties or
We
something,
should be
I
able
don't
to
know.
bring you
Maybe
up to
playing
speed
some
on the
magic.
situation.
Who knows?
Any questions?
Deadpool does, but he's not here right now.
Yeah. He teleported over there ahead of them.
One thing I want to point out, you now have a shield port. It's an experimental device that'll let you transport instantly back to headquarters whenever you want. Okay, good luck in there. Let me know when you want to leave. Quiet out.
Team, satellite recon shows the Omega base is now on a collision course with Bondrak Dam. Thousands of lives are now in danger. You must stop the Omega at all costs. Fury out.
So you have the ability to instantly transfer back to headquarters, but you still gotta fly out.
Yep. That's pretty much.
I
how
love
this-
the Marvel Universe sometimes.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
Well, he did say experimental, so
Good.
you know,
Team.
as with
Afraid
everything.
I'd been a little too clever with my message to the Colonel. Someone used the base's ventilation system to spread a knockout gas. When I woke up, Dr. Doom demanded I bring Colonel Fury here. If I refused, he was going to ram the Omega into the Bondrak Dam.
Well, he's
Well,
gonna do that
there's no
anyway.
time to waste. Get me to the engineering control room. From there, I'll override navigation and stop this monstrosity.
Just 3 different things.
Yeah, just checking up on things.
Who's this Joker following you now?
Dum Dum Dugan.
Deadpool needs no allies.
He's not an ally. You're protecting his sorry ass.
I see you found a pipe.
Baton, same thing.
Yeah,
Murder weapon of murderness.
exactly. So are we now murdering AIM Jokers?
Yep, we are murdering AIM fuckers.
Well, at least not playing Thor and carrying around a spear, smashing people's faces in.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be pretty stupid, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Smashing crates in, collecting the Jew golds.
Typical video gaming stuff that you have to do.
Yeah. I thought Dugan was swinging at something at that point, so I figured I'd swing too. Maybe there was a secret or something.
He probably was swinging at the enemies over there. Wait, I thought the super soldier serum like never actually worked again.
It doesn't. Those guys are just filled with stuffed costume suits.
No, the Super Serum Soldier does work. It just turns people into that.
Oh, okay. So it only fully worked on, what was it, Red Skull and Captain America?
Yeah, I think so.
Although Red Skull's was a little bit different.
Well, didn't he do that to himself later?
I don't think he did.
Yeah, he injected it. He injected the serum into himself.
Because of his whole condition, it caused issues.
Just had a thought. The section you're in contains the primary drivetrain. You could disable it. The Omega base will be forced to switch to the secondary drive. Not much, but it'd give you more time to reach the top of the base.
By the way, even on easy, those guys are annoying.
Yeah.
Because they could do that.
Yeah, freaking long range knockbacks always suck.
And considering I'm a solo,
Yep.
yeah, that gets annoying really quick. Especially when you get like groups of 3 of them together.
Ugh.
They don't get any kind of AoE shockwave.
Not till 17. Not till level 17.
Ouchies.
Yep.
You get one before that, but that's more of a limit break.
Is it a limit break or is it more like the Spartan Fury or whatever?
Curse that infernal doom. I can't do anything from this
So
control
what?
room.
I thought it was more like Spartan Fury or whatever
There's a
from
control room
Gears
just
of
ahead.
War.
Hopefully Doom left it alone. Get me there. We should.
No, in here you get things called extreme moves, right? As soon as you unlock one, you build up a meter. As soon as that meter is full, you can use it.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's like a limit break.
Enemy unit sighted!
Fuck Captain America's comic mission.
Yep. I mean, well, no, does it involve killing Nazis?
No.
Oh. Well, then what's the point? I was gonna say everyone loves killing Nazis, but if that's not even what's gonna happen in it, then why would you even consider it?
The only comic mission we'll be doing in this run is, of course, Deadpool's comic mission. And you get to fight Black Spider-Man in that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wait, Black Spider-Man?
Spider-Man corrupted by Mephisto.
Ah, okay. Not Venom Spider-Man or the aforementioned Ultimate Spider-Man, gay, whatever.
Finally a challenge. The shield soldiers are no match for my battle suit. It is wise that you fear me, for with my
Crimson Dynamo, Iron Man's nemesis. One of them.
Well, one of his many, I stole a part of Tony Stark's equipment and made an inferior copy of it. Yet somehow I'm threatening.
Pretty much.
Let us battle. It's time.
So yeah, I liked how the other video turned out with the how well the Mega Man X boss intro and boss fight music fits. Or I think it fits.
Yep.
So I just stuck with it.
Yeah.
Seems good.
And this, boys and girls, is what happens when you blasphemize yourself in front of the Union. You will be crushed, as with all failed Soviet projects.
Yep. He did not get proper funding or approval from the party.
This was not approved by the party. This was of his own volition. In fact, I think this was after he was exiled.
Yep. So you're still destroying the drivetrain? Damn.
Still.
There's a lot of drivetrain to go around.
I guess. Survient says that, so even like Tony Stark, you should know that there would be backups and shit. Or Nick Fury.
No, I will give Ultimate Alliance this much credit. This was one of the few games where you could have the Thing and the Hulk in the same room at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's always a fun time.
from there.
Actually, the Hulk isn't playable in this version of the game.
Sounds like a plan.
I might be thinking 2 then.
No, Ultimate Alliance on the 360, you could play as the Hulk, and in fact, it came with a bonus DLC which unlocked all the villains you could play as. Like, you could have Spider-Man, Venom, Magneto, and Wolverine on the same party.
I thought the PC port was taken off the 360 version.
Except for that part, yes, it was.
Oh, because I know
it's more of a prettier PS2 version.
Okay. Except with Deadpool, because I know that he was exclusive to the 360.
No, Deadpool was in the others too.
Was he DLC then? Because I remember he wasn't in the Xbox version or the PS2 version
No,
I played.
he was there. You're thinking Moon Knight, who was exclusive to the 360.
Oh. That useless guy, okay.
Of course, who gives a fuck about Moon Knight?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Like, who the fuck is Moon Knight?
I don't know who the fuck he is. He looks like a cheap knockoff of Taskmaster.
Yeah. Who is a much awesomer anti-hero.
Yeah, I wish Taskmaster was in this game. That'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah. Oh man, that plus the villain thing, so we could have Deadpool, Taskmaster, Bullseye. I don't know who the fourth would be.
The fourth would probably be... Huh. Good question.
Because, yeah, Cable's not in here, I'm sure.
No.
Or Domino.
No. Cable's in the PSP version.
Pack him in here.
Yeah,
so we could be rolled with Cable and Deadpool.
The PSP version of this game was, in my opinion, the superior one. Damn it, I forgot to cut that one out. Sorry, what I've been doing, folks, is I've been cutting out loading screens, and I guess I missed one.
Well, everyone wants to see the Thing, right?
Yeah.
The Thing is amazing. Except when he's not amazing, but that's rare.
It really is rare.
Yep. I mean, hell, the Thing was the first one to tell Deadpool that he did alright, kid.
Yep.
No, you fool!
Come on, you should have seen that coming in the next, or in the cutscene ahead of time, or read the script farther ahead.
Once again, Deadpool's trying to play it straight.
He's ignoring his fourth wall breaking powers at this point.
Yeah.
It's a damn shame when they limited him like that. My only complaint with Cable versus Deadpool, or Cable and Deadpool.
He does not ignore them in Ultimate Alliance 2, though.
Good. Yeah. If I remember right, he has an ending where he goes into the game developers conference room.
Oh, that's just in-credit dialogue. It doesn't matter who you beat the game with. That he comes in there and he does that.
Oh, even better.
In fact, when you go up against the final boss, spoilers, but I don't think we're going to do Ultimate Alliance 2 for a while yet. When you go to the final boss, because in that game, when you pick a dialogue choice, 90% of the time a character says it in his or her style. One of the choices you can pick when fighting the end boss goes, He goes, "It's all over, Fury. Your addict continues. You have no more lives, and your quarters are gone. It ends here."
I like it.
Man. Deadpool is just an awesome character.
Yeah. I am missing the yellow text boxes, but I understand they're kind of hard to translate to video.
Well, who knows? Maybe he stabbed me in the leg and told me to put him in later.
Well, hopefully he did, because that would be the only thing to make this complete.
I think he has like a proper side and just
it depends on when in Deadpool's Madness we're talking. At the beginning, he just had the yellow text box that was just general, his thoughts, maybe talking to him. And later on, he got the 2 voice boxes.
And then eventually he just got the one that basically just told the whole universe to go fuck itself.
Yeah.
That one will not be making an appearance in this game.
Nope.
I don't know if the others are going to either.
Yeah. It's a damn shame. I like how there's random bits of them flying towards the screen.
Yeah.
That's an aim reaver. Okay, I was gonna say, is that what were they in Metal Gear Solid 2?
The Cyphers?
Cypher, yeah. Because they look just like them.
They do. No argument here. So, an interesting fact about Ultimate Alliance 1 in relation to the PS1, PS2, and Xbox version.
Yeah?
And the PS3 version. The Xbox version and the PS3 version had some characters that the others did not. Like, for example, Colossus and Moon Knight were only in the PS3 and Xbox version of Ultimate Alliance. However, you could unlock them using a glitch in the other systems. They didn't remove the code. They just, like, it was kind of like what they did with the hot coffee controversy. The trigger was just removed to activate it.
Yeah. Are they gone in the Xbox version completely, or can you get them in?
No, the glitch works with all versions of Marvel Ultimate Alliance that don't already have Colossus and Moon Knight unlocked.
Well, that's cool.
Although I kind of understand, especially later in the story, why they wouldn't have left Colossus unlocked, and I think it's stupid that they left him unlocked in the 360 version, the PS3 version.
Yeah.
Because there's something that happens later in the story that just makes no goddamn sense.
Yeah. I gotta say that knowing what I know about this, I'm still disappointed that I can't play my favorite mutant. Or my other favorite mutant besides Deadpool.
Gambit?
No. Nightcrawler.
Oh, Nightcrawler.
Yeah, I know why, but I'm still sad.
Well then, maybe we should find some way to get Ultimate Alliance 2.
Yeah.
Because he is in that, I know that.
Yep. I'm not sure if Nightcrawler would roll with Pool, though. Not sure if he's cool with Pool.
Actually, hidden fact, Nightcrawler was originally supposed to be in the game.
Yeah?
But they redid his model and replaced it with someone else. $5 if you can guess who they replaced him with.
Is it mayhaps someone that is on screen at the moment?
It is, in fact, something that's on screen at the moment.
Excellent. I always knew that girder on the right side wasn't originally in the game.
No, especially some of his powers on it. Like, he has a multi-teleport attack.
Yeah.
His teleport belt in general was all coded around Nightcrawler. And Is he? I think if you beat the game, you unlock him.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I know when you beat the game, you unlock characters like Nick Fury becomes unlockable once you beat the game.
Yeah. I don't remember ever seeing Nightcrawler being available.
But we'll find out when we get to the end of the LP.
Alright, excellent.
And here's where I change costumes from his standard to his ultimate, I believe.
Yep. And his weapon axe also. Nice.
Whatever happens, remember to protect.
I picked him because I'm later in the game. I'm going to be using a lot of high power moves. Like I'm going to be picking up his gunshot eventually.
Yeah.
And I quickly realized, and I will be switching out of the ultimate costume. The reason I switch is I realize that while my gunshot is useful at long ranges, like it's one of the best long range powers in the game. For a solo, I'm not going to have many chances for long range attacks.
Yeah.
So I'd rather be wearing a suit that adds to that enhances the powers that I have originally.
So,
Really?
the reports were right.
Plus, I just hate Deadpool's icon in that costume.
Yeah.
Well,
Really,
let's see if
Mysterio.
this doesn't slow you
Yeah.
down.
Is this guy ever like actual boss fight? Because I know in one of them he goes down in one punch in one of the Spider-Man games.
Actually, in the first Spider-Man PS1 game, he is a boss.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like he's an actual boss.
Actual
like,
boss.
Full hits, huh?
Looking at Blade Cyclone, one of the Blade moves I'm going to get at level 17.
Yep.
There's no way that this can end badly.
Well, yeah, they're always going to end badly for the super soldiers or super mutants or whatever they are.
Dead meat.
Yeah. Cannon fodder. Especially when they throw you behind a pillar that they can't figure out how to get around.
Yeah, you know, all joking aside though, I really do hate these guys.
Yeah.
And you face more of them later in the game, and they're worse than this. And then the Thing shows up,
Yeah.
and you go FML.
I remember the Thing being really good in this game.
Hey,
Yep.
can anybody hear me?
Well, actually,
I'm stuck in
the
this
Fantastic Four is the most powerful team in the entire damn game. Like, if you have the full team of the Fantastic Four, this game, even on the hardest difficulty, is a cakewalk.
Well, makes sense except for, I guess, Reed Richards. They all are insanely powerful.
No, Reed Richards is pretty baller in this game.
I couldn't open
Yeah.
this door.
What do you mean you can't open the door?
I just hope. Wait a minute. Did you say the Omega is under attack? We have to stop it. If that dam is destroyed, thousands of people will be killed in the flood.
Just let him out. Come on. You can stop this thing right now.
Those must be the results.
You also could have gotten out of the
super soldier
door.
Experiment I've heard about. Scientists are attempting to recreate the experiment that
banner.
gave Captain America his strength. So far, apparently all they've created are those giants you see.
Yeah.
Team, you must be making the Masters of Evil nervous. My security panel shows a gamma bomb has just been activated. You gotta shut it down or all life in a 2-mile radius will be destroyed.
Or
It just
poorly
so happens
mutated
that
or
I'm
whatever.
a specialist.
Whatever the afterfix may or may not be.
Take me to the primary lab and I'll see what I can do.
Really, Bruce Banner knows a thing or two about, Gamma?
bombs. Yeah.
Huh.
Go figure.
Seriously. Why you gotta be all... No, I don't like hulking out. Stop being useless.
He actually kind of shows up later in the game, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think.
Could have sworn Hulk was in one.
I don't think he was a playable character.
In the 360 version, I do believe he was.
Huh. I only played the
Which,
360
once again,
version
makes
once.
no goddamn sense considering what happens later in the story.
Yeah. I only played the 360 version once, so I mostly played,
We have
regular
to find
Xbox.
a secondary
Yeah.
lab and reestablish the safety interlock.
We definitely have to look into getting a good HD PVR or something, though.
A good what?
A good HD PVR or some kind of capture card.
Yeah, because there's been a lot of console games we've been wanting to do.
Yep.
Like, I've decided to put myself through hell just for the sake of Sude, so you guys better be thankful. For one of the console LPs I want to do.
Yep.
Assholes.
Oh, you're gonna play Superman 64? Why, thank you, Comrade Jack.
No, I'm not going to be playing Superman 6, that Superman 64 would be easy compared to this.
Ooh.
That's a tall
Jim,
order.
Argoti knows what I'm talking about, I think, at this point.
I think I do have a slight idea, yes.
But I think Argoti would agree that Superman 64 is still harder.
It's more of a pain in the ass, sure.
It's not harder, though.
Yeah.
Not by a
More
lot.
difficult, but yeah.
Say what?
More difficult, but yeah.
Well,
Forget
sorry
super
for my...
Just focus on killing super soldiers.
Yeah. Super Saiyan, Super Soldier, Super Mutant,
Whatever the hell
They
they're
shouldn't
called.
even be called super soldiers because they're technically not actual,
soldiers anymore, yeah.
successful versions.
What was that?
It was a comic mission for Wolverine.
Oh, yeah, fuck
We
Wolverine.
will not be getting Deadpool's comic mission until Act 3.
Yeah. You guys showing off where they are, or where they are?
With games like this, ooh, shiny, pick it up, you know?
Yeah. And then you're disappointed by it.
Yeah, there's only really 5 comic missions that we'll be worrying about, and I will be showing said comic missions.
Good.
Deadpool's 1, and then they have 4 supervillain fights.
Nice.
Like one of them's, yeah, one of them is Mysterio.
Mm.
So to answer your question, yes, Mysterio is a boss in this game, just not a min. No, actually, no, he is a boss in this game.
Now, can you take a punch in this game?
So what?
Can you take a punch in this game?
You're about to find out.
Okay.
Now, let me see it. Yes, I was able to shut down the gamma bomb. We're safe. That was close. That sucker detonated everything within a 2-mile radius would have been destroyed.
Well, not everything.
Sounds
Colt
good
would
to
be
me.
fine.
I'm no superhero.
And pissed.
Sigh.
Which means everything that was alive would be dead.
Yep.
Until Deadpool came and killed him.
Because I think this takes place after he gets cursed by Thanos.
Deadpool?
Yeah.
You are officially a loser.
Actually, I don't know. I don't think this is like canon at all, actually.
Well, yeah, but I'm sure it took comics up to this point.
You fools! Have you stopped to wonder why S.H.I.E.L.D. has plans for Ultron? Wrong. These plans are upgrades. The good guys want to capture Ultron, rewrite his programming, and turn him into a S.H.I.E.L.D. weapon. You'd be surprised what else S.H.I.E.L.D. is up to. But all I care about are these plans. Ultron wants them for the weapons upgrades.
That information is classified, and
I was
therefore you
hoping you'd
must
say
die.
that.
Oh no.
This is one of the more annoying fights in the game.
Yeah, clone fights usually are.
Because one can poison you, one slows you down to a crawl, as you see right there.
Yeah. Less talking, we're shooting. Come on.
Well, at that range, the shooting power is kind of useless. Like, if you look at my health bar, you notice that for the first time, I actually am taking some pretty good damage.
Yep.
Yeah, there's been moments you've taken a few hits, but most like it's just super soldiers.
Let's get this started.
Has there ever been a good boss that split himself like this? Like,
Yeah,
yeah?
I can't remember the game, but I remember I've fought good fights like that before.
Yeah, I mean, there's been several that have done that, but like, Pinwheel is, you know, fucking worthless and nobody likes him. This was just annoying.
Yeah. Wait, Pinwheel?
Yeah. Dark Souls?
Oh yeah, that's right. It's been a while since I played. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Cause Shield is assholes like that.
Yeah. Did they ever explain the inconsistency between S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hulk and the rest of the Avengers movies?
No, I don't think so. So we know that MODOK's coming up now.
Yep.
The universe is so big and so many concurrent stories going on at the same time by so many writers, you're gonna have holes.
Yeah.
Which is why every couple decades is a huge fucking reboot.
Yep. Or, you know, twice within this, a decade and a half or so.
Yeah, pretty much. Look at, was it the New 52 that rebooted the,
DC? Yeah. I was speaking more of the, even like the movie side of it, the Batman universe.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, that's getting kind of old. Not Batman. Batman never gets old, but, you know, I'm going to refrain from talking DC, because this is Marvel time.
Well,
this is on Marvel's hour,
yeah.
so
Well,
we'll have plenty of time for DC later.
Yeah. I'm just going to say Batman might get really old really fucking fast here. So,
it depends.
which will date when this was recorded.
It depends on on this new Batman Superman movie, what happens there.
Yeah. But anyway, back to Marvel.
Yeah.
Not from Marvel.
Back to Marvel.
Yeah, no, the reboots recently have been getting on my nerves. I really just sit down and be like, you know what, we're gonna have inconsistencies. We're gonna have plot holes. Fuck you guys. Just buy our stuff.
Yeah.
And what I'm doing here, this is one of the hidden area. You don't have to save this computer, but it does play into the ending.
Alright.
There are things you do throughout the game that play into kind of the ending later. It doesn't really matter. It's not like a huge ending or it like changes the way the game goes.
Is it just like an extra slide or extra little bit?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just that if you don't do them, the results that they tell you that happen makes you feel like a total fucking asshole. Like, say, I'm gonna say this one. If I didn't save that computer had the data on something called the legacy virus, which is basically an anti-mutant plague.
Yeah, I can see that. Make you feel like an asshole.
That no one is safe from. Not Deadpool, not Wolverine, it counteracts everything.
Yeah. Deadpool's, faux mutant, standing. Don't tell him I said that. He'd probably kill me.
Yeah. I won't. I think he's more worried about how awesome this LP is going to turn out, though.
Yeah.
Watch out. There's an AIM helicopter patrolling the deck.
Shut up, Gambit. Nobody likes you.
This anti-aircraft gun, but it's just too fast. Yeah, the other end of the deck. But you can't seriously think you're going to take
See,
that chopper
he said
out.
deck.
Yep. Absolute proof. All S.H.I.E.L.D. agents are Gambit.
Pretty much.
Quick! Somebody take a picture!
Come on, Deadpool. Why aren't you just shooting them through the eye holes?
Because the game won't let him do it.
Yeah.
Or else I would have done it already.
I can kind of understand, but even like shields and all that in these.
The shields are kind of...
I guess this would still be kind of like early ARPG, right? At this point,
A define early AR.
This is more of a...
well, it's like
It's not quite a beat 'em up, but like...
it's kind of like in the Baldur's Gates, whatever. Like, it was around that same time frame, right?
Yes, it was based. The core engine was a revamped version of the X-Men Legends engine.
Right.
And in response to Survient's response about this not quite being a beat 'em up, with all the options on default that you're supposed to leave on, this is a straight action game.
Yeah.
Like I could leave on the auto distribution of points and the auto equipment of gear, and then just play through a straight action game and not worry about it.
But he wants to play it more of a action RPG.
It is a RPG to a degree. Yeah, you do level up, so it does fit that moniker. So I don't know. I want to go as far as to say maybe action adventure RPG. I mean, maybe I'm being a little bit loose there.
No, that sounds right because, like I said, this is more of an action because like the melee combos, right? You press the X and B buttons to do attacks, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
No, or A and B.
Personally, I feel that like if it's a true action RPG, it's got very heavy RPG elements, but just has the action in as part of the combat system. Whereas this, where it's not so much on the leveling and going into all these details about stats. Like you have stats, but it's a very basic system. That's where I think that action adventure RPG moniker kind of fits because
later on,
it's pretty light play.
Later on, you do get a lot more into the builds and different skills and all that, leveling them up. So he just hasn't shown as much, but this definitely does get like not so much stats, but it definitely does get a lot like Diablo.
Kind of. Like I said, this is a very streamlined run of the game.
Well, Diablo has other elements that make it its core gameplay as far as the title goes, or the genre goes, because you know that's dungeon crawler. I mean, that fits its own caliber. If you go and take the dungeon crawling aspect out, then yeah, you'd have an action RPG, I guess.
Now, if you want like a Diablo-style action RPG with Marvel, that would be Legends 2.
Yeah.
The one that came before this from the Raven Marvel RPG side.
Well,
that one, you level up. Every time you level up, you get stat points you distribute. Then you get talent points you can distribute. You have to worry about gears. You have health potions. You have mana potions.
Yeah, like, I don't think there's a good mix of a franchise superhero dungeon crawler that just it's a superhero. It already has all his equipment. There might be a few that part of their superpower is getting equipment, but I think if you did like an original IP and it was based around that, and then you like got different superhero abilities and things like that, then yeah, I get to see that.
Freedom Force.
Fucking Marvel and DC, like yeah, no, the heroes are already determined.
The closest thing you could possibly get to that, what you were talking about, would be Justice League Heroes.
Just wish we could have been.
It was done by the same guys that did the Baldur's Gate and the Champions of Norath games. There was no equipment. You didn't have to worry about anything like that. And they had their powers. When you leveled up, you just increased how strong the powers were. Like when you played as Superman, you felt like you were playing Superman.
So you felt like a boring, invincible Boy Scout?
Pretty much.
At its core, yeah, but like I said, we'll save DC for another day.
I was also.
So how about that Wolverine?
Wait, are we talking about the one in this game or the movie? Look, I've never been a big fan of Wolverine, and as far as his games go,
boy, am I glad to see you guys.
There's only been a few of his games that I play that I like. Legends 2, but you can play as other people aside of Wolverine. And surprisingly, the X-Men Origins video game was pretty damn good.
even though the movie never happened.
I will say this much though: of all the games, despite the character himself, Wolverine's seen some pretty good games over the years. He's seen some very bad games too, but I think he's definitely...
Name 3 that aren't Legends or Origins.
Got it. The door to the bridge is open.
I kept tabs
Thanks
on
for the
Marvel
assist.
games.
X-Men
I
Arcade.
would Swiss cheese if you hadn't taken that helicopter out.
Yes, but those didn't focus
You get
on
no
Wolverine.
argument
There were
from
other
me.
characters you could play
I've
as.
had enough
True.
excitement for one day.
Well, I mean, it's not core where he was the only player you could play as Wolverine.
Well, when you said Wolverine games, that's what I think. A game that you play only as Wolverine.
Alright, fine. Whatever.
Well, everyone knows that Wolverine is the only X-Man. So,
If you could step over here, Gambit would like to have a word with you.
well, Gambit's too busy being an undercover S.H.I.E.L.D. operative.
Okay, true. I'm also a fan of Nightcrawler.
Yeah, like I like Nightcrawler too, but when you say X-Men, everyone thinks fucking Wolverine.
Yeah.
Well, and also, like, if they have a Marvel game where they don't have the situation there to drop in every single... They'll have, like, multiple mutant villains, but they only have one good guy mutant, and that'd be fucking Wolverine.
You know, Wolverine was even in the Ultimate Spider-Man game they made.
Really?
Yes, you fought him as Venom. You kicked his ass.
Nice.
But he was in...
He probably wasn't in the Iron Man games, was he?
No, but he was in 2 Spider-Man... No, 3 Spider-Man games.
Huh.
Ultimate Spider-Man. Web of Shadows, the one where you could play as Spider-Man or Symbiote Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He was in there. And then he was in Spider-Man Friend or Foe.
Yeah. And now it's MODOK. This ugly motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
You will remain immobile as long as I hold this box. Your pleas amuse me. I tell you, let's have a contest. But instead of brawn, how about a test of brains?
Deadpool would never say that. He would never say that.
No. He would, he would figure out some way to shoot MODOK in the face.
Yeah.
Let's begin, shall we?
Once again, he's just...
Holds you to the earth.
Velcro, of course.
Centrifugal force, what are you talking about?
Who is Loki, the true son of?
There's no joke.
Oh, your answer
whatever.
is correct. Isn't that shocking? In which type of matter are atoms most tightly packed?
Liquid!
Somehow you're cheating.
Brother!
What is the speed of light? Impossible! Is one of you reading my mind?
No, you gave
The
me
deal is off. You
multiple
tricked me
choice.
somehow.
My one weakness! Kill the tiki head!
I forget, what does MODOK stand for? It's like mobile organism designed only for killing or some shit?
What are you sighing at, Argoti?
That is like the worst
the
name
premise
ever.
of this villain, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Although-
sorry, MODOK. I'm sorry, Tiki Guy. Hawaii is no longer an independent nation. It was conquered by the Vikings years ago.
I'm surprised that you two haven't commented on the music in the background yet.
I don't pay much mind to it. It's music.
Nice.
I thought it fit.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, he thought it fit.
Well, you two often are in the same mind of things.
Kind of.
I did implant that nasty little bug in your brain.
What
a few
bug?
weeks ago.
We don't talk about the chip.
What
Remember?
chip?
No chip. There's no chip anywhere. Except for the chips over there.
What chip? Oh, what?
Right.
Alright, so...
At this point, the guns do come into play here because he just stands there and is immobile.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of charging him up for that long-range attack, and then since there's such a downtime between attacks, nailing him with what I can with my guns.
Yeah.
While all the while beating off his.
The guns attack uses a lot of mana, and the minions are there. I just use to replenish my mana so I can keep using it.
Yep.
And with that, we're coming to the end of episode 2 of Deadpool Ultimate Alliance.
Excellent. Goodbye, worthless villain. Way to just disappear into nothingness. No one ever cares about any of the MODOKs or MODEX or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, he's in He's in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, isn't he?
Yes, he is. I've never seen anyone play him seriously.
Exactly.
Versus Tiki Gods. Should stay in the Pacific where you belong.
You did it.
Yep.
Stop the Omega base. Well done.
Guys, that was one for the books. But there's no time to relax. Colonel Fury wants you back at Stark Tower immediately. Stay where you are, and I'll pick you up in the Quinjet.
Can we just teleport?
You did a good job on
Like
the
twice?
rest team. You saved thousands of lives and billions of dollars in SHIELD equipment.
All the while destroying.
Yes, the
Trillions
device known as the
more.
Mutant Amplifier. It magnifies a mutant's natural powers.
That's not distressing at all.
Until we locate Doom's base,
Yeah,
nothing.
pretty much.
And since all we're doing is cooling our heels, I want you to investigate a report that there's a riot taking place in Atlantis. See Wyatt Wingfoot, and he'll take you to S.H.I.E.L.D.'s Atlantis outpost. Or if you'd like more information, talk to the Black Widow.
And with that, this is the end of episode 2 of Deadpool Ultimate Alliance. This is Jack.
Argoti.
Survient.
Later.
See you.